And out here getting loose, guys, going through some drill. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The closer is out there with the franchise. And there's Cartwright. Then there's the great one. And it's B-Train in at the point guard position. Here's May. He's guarded by Cartwright. And it's May missing. Pass to the great one. Here's B-Train. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. B-Train's got the opening field goal of the game for the match.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from B.
Here's Ojale. He's guarded by Cartwright. Here's May. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to the great one. And here is Cartwright. Here's B-Train. Here's the great one. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Cummings. Pass to May. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. The shot by Ojale, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's the great one. B-Train passes to the franchise. From 17 feet out. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Ojale. Here's Creek. That's tipped. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, picked his pocket. And now Orlando on the break. Shoots. Pass to the franchise. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Ojale, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Philadelphia is shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Cummings to the inside. The great one with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Creek. Still scoreless. Here's May. He's guarded by Cartwright. And it's May missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's the monster. Magic knocking down the tray. Pass to Cummings. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. The shot is good off the backboard.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here is Cartwright. Here's Fung. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Now here's Cummings. Pass to May. Gets a very good look and converts.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's the closer. B-Train passes to Cartwright. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cartwright's got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Orlando. Clock is at 3. Carries it from three-point range. Magic leading by 10. Here's B-Train. Here's the franchise. It's tipped. They recover it. Here's the great one. Again, the Magic score.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's May. To the paint. And that one's good. The monster.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Pass to the great one. There's a good screen. Inside. The monster with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 10. May passes to McKenzie.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Collins. 76ers getting the bucket. Fung. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Windler. Pass to the monster. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Collins looking around. There's B-Train. The great one controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Ojale. He can't get that one. Magic leading by 10. Here's Fung. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Puts up a deep 3. Windler's shot is off. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Fung. That three off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 105 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Cobra is checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Orlando. The Magician is checked in for the Great One. Down low, got a piece of it. Here's Windler. To the middle. Now, here's Collins. Inside. The franchise passes to Beatrice. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Windler. Out to the right wing. '76ers moving the ball around. Pass to the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Here's Ogilvy. He's guarded by Collins. The shot by Ogilvy, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Here's the franchise, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The franchise has got 8 points.
Number 14.
The 76ers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Windler to the inside. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for the Monster.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
B-Train passes to the franchise. 3-pointer. And Creek pulls it down. Creek's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to the Monster. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Here's the screen. Windler can't connect from long distance. And Orlando has possession. 7-point differential. Here's the franchise. Here's the Magician. Nothing on the board. Here's Fung. The three-pointer, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's B-Train. Pass to the Magician. Here's B-Train. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Some changes for Philadelphia. The Erasers checked in for Skinny. Cowboy comes in for the Monster. And it's the Bulldozer in for Ogilvy. The Great Ones checked in for the Magic. Shake and Bake comes in for the franchise. Pass to May. And the layup falls. May's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Magician passes to B-Train. Here's the Magician. Pass to the Great One. Just 4 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's May. He's guarded by Collins. They get it again, and it's May missing. Here's the Magician. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energize.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Magic. They lead by 12. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The Eraser is out there with the Cobra. Then there's the Quick, and it's Cowboy, and it's May in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Here's Windler. Pass to May. There's the pick. Fires for three. Rebound by the Magic. The Great One's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Shake and bake. No good. The 76ers trail by 14. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's May. He's off on that one. Collins with some nice D. Pass to the Magician. There's a screen by Collins. The Magician, no good. 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's May. They set the screen. And he's good on the 3-ball. May's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by the Magician. The Magician's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
The Monsters checked in for the 76ers. Cummings comes in for the Quick. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. It's Collins with the drive. The Great One trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers trail by 9. To the left wing. Key, the pass to Cummings. Pass to Key. Lets it go with the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Cartwright with it. Swift's there. Here's the Great One. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Monsters checked in for the Monsters. The Closers checked in for the Magic. And Philadelphia calls time here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. May passes to Key. Here's May. Goes up on the high post. That's good on the jump shot. May's got 8 points in the quarter.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for the Magician.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Height. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. The putback can't get the putback. Orlando leading by 12. Pass to Cartwright. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Cummings passes to May. And the rejection by Collins. Here's the great one. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The great one's got 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Back to Cummings. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Skinny is checked in for Philadelphia. And a switcher also for Orlando. B-Train's checked in for Collins. They get the rebound. The great one. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Cummings. Defense is right there. There's a screen to halt the run. Kenzie passes to Creek. Let's go. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to the Magician. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And the 76ers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Shake and Bake's checked in for the Magic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Throws it up high.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's the Magician. He has 6. There's the screen. From the stripe. Rebound by the 76ers. Creek's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cummings passes to Windler. To the paint, here's McKenzie. Nice touch on the shot from close range. The Monsters got 10 points.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Black holes checked in for Philadelphia. '76ers on defense. They trail by 14. Pass to the Magician. Here's B-Train. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Height. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to the closer. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Cummings. Here's the Monster. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. Count it. And the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Skinny.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's the Magician. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to the closer. Here's the Magician. Here's the closer. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 7 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's the Monster. 13 points in the game. From outside the arc, B-Train with the rebound. B-Train's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's the Magician. Here's B-Train. Hits the 3-point bomb. 10 points for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now here's Cummings. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by the Magician. The Magician's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's B-Train. 10 points for him. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's McKenzie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
22.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ojale is checked in for Cowboy. And it's the Bulldozer in for Black Hole.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Back to Cummings. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's B-Train. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good.
Number 22. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to the Monster. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range. Ojale's got 5 points so far. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Here's the franchise. And the foul called on the Great One. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The 76ers trail by 16. Cummings with the ball. There's the pick. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Creek. Got a hand on it. And for the Magic, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Pass to B-Train. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Cartwright. And the 3 ball is good. Cartwright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for your Sixers.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 8 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's B-Train. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And if they keep training the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got the closer, the franchises out there with the Great One, and there's B-Train, and it's Cartwright in at the 2. The Great One, the rebound by May. The 76ers trail by 17.
Orlando foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Philadelphia, May. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Magic leading by 15. Pass to the franchise. Oh, Cartwright. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's May. Offline with his 3.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
The 76ers trail by 19. Cummings passes to McKenzie. Here's Ogilvy. 5 points in the game. Pass to the monster. Clock at 6. They set the pick. High post try. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cummings got his second bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And here is Cartwright. It's stolen by Cummings. Down low, May. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
B-Train passes to the closer. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Cartwright. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's the monster. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cummings with a screen on Cartwright. Here's May. Knocks down the 3-ball. May's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Cummings. Defense right on him. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to May. Over Cartwright. And it's the Great One with the rebound. Magic leading by 12. Here's the closer. Out to the wing. From past the arc. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 17 now.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And good that time. And now it's up to 25 points for the Bulldozer.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Cartwright. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's the great one, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Here is Cummings. Pass to Ogilvy. Here's Creek. Ogilvy passes to Creek. Now here's Cummings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's the great one. 19 points in the game. Pass to the franchise. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Ogilvy. He's got 5. May passes to Ogilvy. Now Cummings. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The monster, no good. Magic leading by 16. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Evan, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. And he sinks the second. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now here's Cummings. D right on him. Inside. Here's May. Off with the layup.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Cartwright the pass to the franchise. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass. The franchise has got 12 in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Ogilvy, trying to end the drought. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the franchise. 12 points for him. Can't hit from in close. Here's Ogilvy. Off target with his 3. Magic leading by 16. B-Train passes to the great one. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Creek. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The quickies checked in for Cummings. And a switcher also for Orlando. Collins is checked in. Here's B-Train. 18 points for him. Here's the franchise. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's May. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 9.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Outside Collins. Pass to the closer. There's B-Train. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. A shot by the closer, no good. Here's Windler. Here's Creek. Pass to the monster. Here's Windler. With the shot. And he hits the jump shot. Windler's got 5 points so far.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that.
Timeout.
He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Here's the great one. He's got 21. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's B-Train. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 16. Pass to the monster. Here's May. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Ojale. Trains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
The franchise passes to B-Train. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's the franchise. 12 points for him. Pass to B-Train. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Ojale. Here's May. He's guarded by Collins. Knocks it loose. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And then Collins slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Pass to May. Here's the monster. And it's the great one with the rebound. The great one's got his 16th rebound on the night. Wasted no time on that one. The great one's got 23 points. The 76ers trail by 19. Windler, the pass to May. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And some changes here for the 76ers. The Cobra, he's checked in for the Monster. And Cowboys subbed in for Ojale. Orlando also making some changes. Shake and Bake's checked in for the franchise. And it's the Magician in for the closer. To the middle. Stolen away. Cuts off the pass. Here's the great one. Poked away. The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. The 15-footer, and he comes up with the deuce. Windler's got 7 points in the game. And Collins has got the ball here for the Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's B-Train. 22 points for him. Outside Collins. There's the pick. Puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. 5 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's May. 27 points for him. Windler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Windler's got 7 points here in this quarter. B-Train passes to the great one. Outside Collins. Here's shake and bake. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to May. Here's Windler. Off target from three-point range. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The great one passes to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The erasers checked in for Philadelphia. Cummings comes in for the quick. And a switcher also for Orlando. Cartwright's checked in, and so Collins nails both of them. The 76ers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's May. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Sixers, May. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's B-Train. Pass to the Magician. Here's Cartwright. Another miss by Orlando. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 15. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Magic leading by 15. The monster out there with Cowboy. It's the eraser. Then there's Cummings. And it's Windler in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Cans it from downtown.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Well, Orlando shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside Collins. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Windler. Pass to Cummings. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Windler. Here's Key. No good with the layup. And here is Cartwright. Now, here's Collins. Here's Fung. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Windler with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shake and bake passes to the Magician. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Collins. Fires from deep. Height pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 21. Pass to Cummings. Here's the monster. There's the screen. Windler's shot is off. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's the Magician. And here is Cartwright. Shake and bake passes to the closer. Shoots the three. Rebound by the 76ers. The Monsters got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Windler. To the paint. Here's Height. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Windler. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Shoots over Cartwright. Windler's shot is off.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to the Magician. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Height. Fires the three. Windler's shot is off. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Down low. Pass to the closer. Here's the Magician. Collins with it. He's guarded by Cummings. To stop the drought. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hyde passes to McKenzie. Here's Windler. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Key. Nails the baby hook. Key's got his first points of the night. The Magic call timeout. Some changes for Philadelphia. Skinny is checked in for the eraser. Magician comes in for the monster. And it's the Bulldozer in for the quick. The Magic also changing it up. The Great Ones checked in for Shake and Bake. The Franchise comes in for the closer. And B-Train subbed in for Collins. Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Cummings. B-Train passes to the Franchise. Cummings grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 19. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's blocked. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to May. 5 on the clock. The three. The shot missing. Orlando leading by 19 points. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Quickies checked in for Philadelphia. And the Magic making a change here as well. Collins checked in for Cartwright. B-Train makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Pass to Height. Here's May. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Windler. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Fires away from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The Great One's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's B-Train. From the top of the key, shot is good off the back rim and in. B-Train's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Magic leading by 21. Pass to the franchise. Here's B-Train. Here's the franchise. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. It's blocked. Here's Height. Pass to Ojale. Picked him clean. Inside, B-Train. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. The Monster comes in for Cowboy, and it's Cummings in for the Quick. Orlando also making some changes. The Closer comes in for the Magician, and Cartwright subbed in for Collins. Creek, the pass to May. Here's the Monster to the inside. And it's May missing. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-7 run. The franchise, it's hauled in by the 76ers. The Monsters got 6 rebounds in the game. This one for 3. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pass to B-Train. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's May. For 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be in there.
Cartwright, the pass to the Great One. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 9, taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. The 76ers trail by 20. To the left side wing. And it's May missing. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
Philadelphia shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Creek. Fires from way outside. B-Train with the rebound. B-Train's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. B-Train's got 9 points in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to May for the 3. Cummings with the ball. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Clock at 6. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's B-Train, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ojale. Good on the triple. Ojale's got 9 points now in just the second half. Magic leading by 17. There's B-Train. They set the pick. And he drives in.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Orlando, number 22. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to May. Driving in. Shoots over Cartwright. And that one goes long. Magic leading by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for the great one.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Pass to the franchise. Here's the closer. Jacks up a 3. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Shake and Bake's checked in for the great one. The Magician comes in for the franchise. The Machine's checked in for the closer. And Collins subbed in for Cartwright. Right side, Collins. Pass to B-Train. 6 to shoot. Here's the Magician. Aldridge is covering. Once again off the mark, Orlando. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Black Hole. Releases. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Now Collins. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, B-Train.